Okay guys, new tires and wheels for the 900 are here. Actually, I just got done mounting these up. What I went with is a Super Swamper. I guess these are TSLs. Radial TSL. They are 2710-14s. These are radial tires. And I've got them mounted on Raceline Mambas. These are real Bead Lock rims. Kind of gonna go through the mounting of the rims here. It's not too difficult, just really time consuming to deal with these bead locks. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to remove the bead lock from the rim. They come installed. I'm going to use my electric impact driver to pull them off. But when you install, you do not want to use any power tools. Okay, so once you get the bead lock ring off, what I like to do is I like to blow all the holes out, blow the threads out, just so there's nothing, not a little piece of aluminum in there, something that will cause the threads to gall. Okay, so next thing is getting the tire ready to go on the rim. You gotta lube up the bead of the tire. I really like this lubricant, Nomar. I like the paste better than a liquid or soapy water, just because this paste really works really good. This is the stuff I'm using right now. And it really helps with getting the tire to bead up too. Doesn't get hung up, and the lubricant doesn't dry up while you're doing the bead lock, because it takes a little bit of time to get all that bead lock torqued down. Okay, so once your bead is lubed up, you can slide the tire onto the rim. These bead lock rims aren't very difficult to get the tire mounted. One thing you do need to make sure is that you get the tire centered up on the bead lock rim. You just want to push it all the way around, make sure it's nice and seated in the groove of the bead lock. Okay, so once the tire is centered up on the rim, it's time for the trim ring or the bead lock ring. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to apply some force downward to be able to get the bolt started. I like to stick my knees on it and put my full weight down to get them started, because the bead of the tire is fairly thick depending on what kind of tire you have. So you got to push it down to get them started. Then I start it with a hand wrench. I usually do 3 on each side, and then I'll go around and install the rest of them, and start hand tightening them down in like a crisscross pattern. Okay, so once I get the bolts so tight, I really choke up on that wrench and get the bolts snug. The torque spec on these bolts, I can't find a recommendation from Raceline, but you want to do 2 stages of torque. 4 or 5 foot-pounds is the first stage, and then 10 to 12 foot-pounds second stage. I did 10 foot-pounds on these. So once I get them snug, I do the first torque 5 foot-pounds. I go around the wheel several times until it's pretty close to the 5 foot-pounds. Then from there I go to the 10 foot-pounds, and again I go around the wheel several times in a crisscross pattern, tightening these up until finally you'll get to a point where they all are torqued down. You'll know when that happens, because you'll go around and they'll all have the same amount of torque all the way around. So once that's done, you're finished. You're pretty much ready to air the tire up and seat the bead. These went really well. I had one that I had to have my dad help me push down on it to get it to bead up. But all in all, these beaded up really well. And again, with that lube, that paste, that really helps in the beading of these tires. Okay, so that's I guess the end of this video, guys. Next video I will be installing the new wheels and tires on the Ranger. We'll see what they look like. I guess that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next one.